Surprise! I'm live. Yay. Dragon. This. Should I wait to put my best dragon up on screen until people get here? Probably. Am I doing that? What do you think? Hello. Gotta readjust. Numb. Okay, I'm done. He's heavy. Akantha time! I need to readjust the jaw thing. I don't know why, but to me the hidden teeth are very satisfying. I don't even know why that is. Whoa, people are here. Thank you so much, Clover Dragon. Prepare for me to butcher everyone's name because I am running off of very little sleep and I am not the smartest person. I have one skill, and it is making dumb paper puppets. Yes. Lion, I guess. Yeah, sure. Shout out to the crazy dragons. Congrats on being first. I started using EVA foam for the insides recently, and that's worked a lot better for me. I would really suggest that. Really, you just start making them and you can't stop. Speaking of, I got this thing. It's very hard to hold up. But yeah, I shall be working on that for quite a while. Back to Alaska. Oh no, totally. Actually, it's really funny that you asked that, because actually, like, I literally don't care about what you call me. You can literally call me any gender. I do not care. So, call me a girl, call me a boy, call me anything else. I don't care. So, that's why I never really mention it, because you really don't gotta worry about it, because it's not easy to get wrong. Back to Akantha, because, yes, because she's easy to hold. In Chiefs. Honestly, got a readjuster though. I don't think I should do that. It's disturbing. It's just a disturbing dragon graveyard because so many of them are broken. Actually, speaking of not broken, I'm gonna bring out an old dragon that no one has seen in forever, probably. Oh crap. Okay, I see why I didn't use him. Okay. This is bad. It is just not. It's not very efficient at all. Awesome. This is... No wonder I don't use him anymore. I can't even get the mouse to work. Dang. Oh, thank you so much, LilithX. First, yeah, if I can find him. Oh crap, that was a feather. I thought that feather was a spider. Let's search it somewhere. I know I still have it. There's the bottom jaw to my first dragon, but like, now what? 1 second. You got it, everyone. There we go. Found it. First dragon. Oh, I think that's so sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. This is my first. It's not horrible, but I didn't really. Oh no. Oh no. Purple. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll bring out Spirit Walker because she's about as purple as they get. She's galaxy themed, so that's why she's purple. Purple. 1 second. There we go. Purple. She's. If you're wondering why the mouth doesn't move, it's because Spirit Walker is a mask for another dragon. She's where she technically is 2 separate designs. The first, so there's technically a skull puppet underneath this one, but the purple part is the mask. So that's why I brought out the mask. White, sage, or gray? I don't think I have sage, but I definitely have white and gray. I should make a. Thanks for the idea to make a sage dragon. It's a favorite color of mine. I don't know why I hadn't thought of that before, but I'll try to find one of my mostly gray ones. I mean, Omen kind of. Here, that's a pretty good example. Here, one moment as I grab a dragon of Marn. He's very broken, so please just give me a sec to get him working. He's a 5-jawed that really needs a remake. Just because his design is so pretty, and I wouldn't want it to go to waste. Gray. It's like a really dark gray. But C5, it's very broken. The front piece is barely sticking on. But thanks for the suggestion. I really like when people suggest dragons. So if you have an idea, for what I should bring on screen, just tell me, and I'll try to see if it's together enough. I'll try to see if it's together enough to actually hold it up on screen for enough time. No, I get that though. I only woke up a little bit ago too. I woke up, immediately got to like working on missing work school because youch, and then got to and then now I'm here. There's gonna be a new background sometime soon, so because I'm technically moving out of my current place, so that'll be something kind of look forward to. Dang, already? It is 2:06. So that means you're 3 hours ahead of me. I really need to fix this. It's so pretty when there's that part. Akantha wasn't really my best creation, but she never really was supposed to be. She was supposed to be kind of a placeholder until I made something better. But I still really like her design. She's kind of like a mesh of everything I had made before, and it's kind of interesting. That was the idea, where she just had a ton of different elements from different dragons to kind of mesh together. Oh yeah, tips for puppets. My best one is really if you have a problem with the strap or the ring breaking on the inside of your puppets, EVA foam does not rip, period, and you can get it really, really cheap at local craft stores. So if that's a problem you have, I really suggest that. Also, another tip I have is just like look at like alligators and such so you can kind of figure out how the scales go, because you'll find a big improvement once you learn how to correctly make scales like this. It's really fun, and they're really fun to do. Dang, it's a very different time zone. You must be like, 1 second, 9 hours ahead of me. That's insane. All right, favorite and least favorite. This one's my new favorite, so just kind of get a look. And I'll try to dig through to find my least favorite. I hated her when I made her. My least favorite dragon is an old protogen I made like the longest time ago. I have been going on for years. Just let me dig through the graveyard and find it. Actually, low-key, my least favorite's gotta be this one. You see, it's pretty terrible. And it fell. I don't know if I can grab that without going on screen. Let's just hope I did not box myself. Okay. Alright. Moving on from this fact. Whoa. He's old. Still soul. I gotta fix him. Not showed him on screen for like ever. Oof. Oh, Pine, to answer your question, I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. Um, I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. Basically, if I would ask the buyer what they wanted, which kind of, I would probably make a homemade snout. Like, I make my own snout, but I'd probably use a very different snout to the canine, because the canine would have a wider snout to make it look more wolf, and I'd give a ferret a more narrow snout, and I'd do a couple of base modifications to try to make it look as much like a ferret as possible. But if the buyer were to decide they wanted just a basic cat, I would definitely down the price because the snout definitely ups the price a little bit because they're just hard to make. Smallest dragon. It's Glory from Wings of Fire. It's very, you can see it's very little. I want to make more. I just wanted to make the whole set of dragonettes eventually when I can. I want to make some of the main characters out of maybe the J Winglet next. I won't probably do all the characters, but I just wanted to make a couple of mini puppets out of them. So fun. Let me bring a newer one on screen. Oh yeah, of course. I could totally make a night. I could totally make a night fairy, and again, I'd probably be just talk with the buyer a lot about what because it was just up to the choice of I make sure I want the buyer to always have a lot of choices about materials and certain like aspects. So especially because commissions are going to be a little more expensive, not by much, but commissions are usually like $80 or so. But I want to make sure the buyer gets what they genuinely want, and if that's like for example, like stuff like just any certain elements, I'm willing to do stuff that's kind of outside of my style for commissions if that is what the buyer wants. As long as it's not too insane, as long as I don't gotta really go out and buy products. Newest dragon and oldest dragon. This is my newest, and I'll go back to them. Oldest. Oof. It's terrible. Alaska sadly is one-sided just because I ran out of paper. We've all been there. The pain of running out. Sadly, I would usually agree to joining live, but I have to make an entirely new live. I don't have the feature on. And so for that, I'd have to end this live, make a new live, copy the link, and make a community post, which would make it probably hard. Which I generally don't do those because it can get hard to genuinely be interesting and talk because there's constantly someone joining. It makes noise. Favorite thing in my room. I don't know if I'm allowed to like say a whole set of things, but my favorite thing in my room is probably gotta be my crystal collection, which currently isn't out or I'd show you, but I've been collecting crystals for years, have about 54 pounds of them. Yep, I am a dragon puppet maker. Here's one of mine on screen. This is one of mine creations. Yeah, I gotta readjust it sometimes. The heavy ones tend to kind of slip off my hand after a little while, but yeah, it's one-sided, sadly, but I think so cool. Most of my friends are aware that I make the puppets, just because it's kind of chaotic sometimes. You gotta readjust. Also, whenever I wanted to show this on screen, eventually I finally finished these. I'll try to put them on and show you on stream to make this easier. It does look a little bit like Biggin. Oh, that's so sweet, Capybara. Thank you so much. Oh. Alright, see ya. I wanted to show off these because I finally finished them. The clay, the pads are made out of clay, and so are the claws, so it makes nice kind of clacks. I have made this completely homemade, which meant learning to sew, which was definitely not easy. The paws are made out of faux fur. These felt. I used foam, not EVA, upholstery foam, and then polymer clay, and then a glaze for the claws and the paws. I do have a horror dragon, but it is a bit older, so. This is my horror dragon. Very hard to hold. It's very large. Other side, this one is two-sided actually. And has a 3D forehead. Though the horns are a bit needing work. It is a Wendigo creature, and it usually has a fur thing for my arm, but I just cannot currently find it. So if I find it in the stream, I'll show him again to show off the thing. And I mean, if you can count it, this is probably gonna be horror. Working on a xenomorph, as shown in the community post. I really wanted to zoom up on these teeth because I'm quite proud of them. There's kind of a... Yep. I'm pretty excited to finish that, so... I shall bring back on a Akantha because light. Yippee! I know I probably say this a lot, but I'm waiting to show the lore video. Something kind of interesting is Akantha copied a lot of my other dragons. She's a mesh-up of a lot of them. Like, these are Euphoria scales. These are Moonstone scales. She took, she already had a scar on her, but she took the scar from Alaska, and she took a lot of the color elements and a lot of design elements from Esther as well. So she's just kind of an amalgam of chaos. Oh, and the golden jewelry, like here, is taken from Inferno. See you, Capybara. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, that's so sweet, Gabby. Thank you so much. Oh, good luck on that. Good luck at yours first. Gotta. Also, random on-screen cameo of Squeeb. Squeeb. I want to make Squeeb a friend. Squeeb needs more Squeebs. Squeeb's Pharmacy. All Squeeb. Everything Squeeb. Everything Squeeb all the time. They're the permanent Squeeb. There's no Squeeb shortage. Everything's Squeeb. Squeeb time. You cannot deny the existence of Squeeb. Thank you so much, Potato Dragons. Ignore the creepy Squeeb rant. There will be more Squeebs. Don't deny the existence of Squeeb. I gotta zoom up on this to gross everybody out. But because why not? I keep forgetting I have the oil pastels and then I can just like use those. Honestly, I wonder if I can attach a chain to Alaska. I feel like that'd look really cool. One second, I now must see if any of the chains that I still have fit onto. I got a really good I got a really great Goodwill bag of one of those Goodwill jars, like thrift store jars of jewelry, and I've been stealing chains from that, so it's pretty sick. Very tangled though. You gotta kind of fight to get the chain. You can also just get a string of chains, but I'm stingy, so if they're store chains, it is. I don't think Alaska needs it. gosh, hi Philippa. One of us, one of us, one of us. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. I recently added that to the wall. I didn't really think anyone would notice, but yes. I really need to add to the icon wall. We need more icons for the icon wall. There's blank space up there. There's blank space down there. It needs more icons. Oh, yippee! I want to make more. Honestly, I really want to make more masks to sell sometime soon, but they're not selling, so they're just piling up at this point. So hoping for hope. It was back to Alaska because my current favorite. So everyone's gonna have to see him until I make a new thing that I love, and then I push that on everybody because that's kind of how it works. Whenever I make a creation I'm proud of, everyone has to know about. Everyone on my channel has to see it. Oh, thank you so much. Though the problem is with the teeth, I really like having these kind of like alligator type jagged teeth, but they always get stuck and all crinkled. Will I stop doing that though? Absolutely not, because they just look so cool. At this point, I've been only really doing hidden teeth and like those kind of like jagged teeth because there's so many ways to do teeth on a puppet that make them look good. Like, honestly, I kind of want to make a series teaching everyone how to make like dragon puppets in a really like great, and then keep making them diversely and not just making the same thing. I really want to make like a class, a little bit like Zadia did. I'd make mine just free and make mine just a set of YouTube videos, especially because I really need to get my watch hours up. So I've been really thinking about I've been trying to make more long form videos lately, and I've been trying to make them worth watching so I can get because if they're worth views, I hope they'll get views, and then I'll get my watch hours up, and I'm hoping to get monetized eventually. I mean, hey, not to advertise myself, but if you have $5, you can go on the wall. I'm doing the $5 commissions for these, and it's $5, and you get a little shout out through. I write your user and a little drawing, made with like colored pencils and such. Then you get to stay on the wall forever. Yes, admittedly, the couple of moths and butterflies that you see, I had a really, really pretty lunar moth up on the wall, but it fell down, and I don't know where it is anymore. I don't remember what this one's called. I think it's like the Chinese something moth. This one here that you probably noticed. And then there's another moth. I think it's actually just a white butterfly down there. I got a set of moths and butterflies the longest time ago. Ignore the probably super irritating random advertising. I really need more supplies stuff. Ooh, well, if you ever have the time to try a new form of art, I really suggest making puppets. They're really fun. I've been working on something kind of like that since. I've been, specifically for lives like this, I've been working on this. It's always super hard. So I cut holes in it so it's actually possible to see through and see what I'm doing. So that's the thing. That's one of my dragons that you probably haven't seen in a while because she's broken. And that's what the paws that I probably mentioned earlier are for. So yeah, I'm gonna switch back now because I get because I like suffocating that thing. Do I support LGBTQ? Um, um, Here, let me just pin that. Thank you for making the rules. Actually, I don't mind cussing. I don't mind cussing as long as you're not cussing at somebody. So if you're just saying like, oh, what the hell, that's cool. But just calling someone a bad word, I do not support. Yeah, it's so zoomed in now. Holy, why is it so zoomed in? No, I tried zooming out and it got more zoomed in. Why is it so zoomed in? No, 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 okay. There we go. It's not super zoomed in anymore. Oh, that sounds sick. Good luck on that. And good luck not spending tons and tons of money on it. I've recently invested in some upholstery foam and a couple of other supplies like that, and it has been quite a hit to the bank. Technically, my persona is like a mix of. It's like it's not that thing I just showed. I just didn't have the supplies to make my actual one. My actual one is a barred snow leopard, so cool. That's kind of cool. I hope. Dang. Well, good. Well, good luck on that. It's always very unique how much like cosplaying type supplies cost. It's insane. People do not realize how much time and money goes into those. How do I hold it? Like, I have EVA foam straps that my hand goes into, and yes. I really suggest people try this method. I'll take my hand out so you can actually see what it looks like on the inside. Making straps like this instead of rings because they don't rip off as near as easy. You can just easily fit your hand in and hi Stormy. I think I'll keep this going until 45. But after that, I think I must end it because like I used to be able to do lives for like hours, but I'm a grandma now, so I think next live I do, I'll have a fan join live, just because I haven't really done those in quite a sec. It's like a play on words. Like persona means you're like the person that you draw yourself as, like the person you kind of go as, like under an lie, like a persona is kind of like a character that you use to represent yourself. Dang, that sounds amazing. I didn't have too much time when I went to the Ren Fair, so it was a pirate Ren Fair. So I did end up fashioning my own costume out of some old thrift shop clothes and a corset and a prop sword. I was able to make a pretty cool like costume and some SFX makeup. I did a bunch of scars because just why not? And honestly, the Ren Fair is one of the coolest experiences that anyone can go to. If anyone here hasn't, please do go. It's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. The one I went to had like I actually got to hold a live falcon. That was sick, honestly. And I got to like pet a great horned owl. So yippee! And they had and the one I went to had horse jousting. That was sick. Like they had actual like Clydesdale horses. They had actually like people balancing on the Clydesdale sparring. That was pretty insane to watch when that was happening. And there was like another guy that was doing like juggling fire. So yeah, I'd really suggest you go. It's insane. It's really fun. Plus, you get to see so many like shops of the things people make. Like these, so many like handmade beautiful, like so many like handmade jewelry and handmade like decorations and parts of costumes. I just saw so cool stuff there. Oh crap! Oh no! There was a guy who had a full fursuit at the Ren Fair I went to, but I got too scared. I got too scared to approach and compliment. I got too scared to approach and compliment them. I think they thought I was like staring at them judgmentally when I really just thought they were cool. They had like a German Shepherd full suit and it was insane. Yippee! I swear I do not know where I got my recent motivation to make all this crap. I like whenever I show everyone something, I'm like, but wait, there's more. And then I pull out something else. Like, look at this. Here's another project I've been working on. I'm planning on remaking it though, because it got pretty beat up from the kitten. But at least I got a lot of designs for that kind of stuff. Um, I don't know where to grab at this point. Oh, that sounds really sweet. I'm glad you found like a really nice community there. There was a lot of honestly, I was too busy being in awe the entire time for to actually like say anything to anyone. There was someone who had full out like I think it was a minotaur costume and had fashioned like homemade hooves that went all and made homemade digigrade legs in a full out costume. That was insane. That is correct, Jade Edits. You can see it. I have a symbol on my back wall. All right, I think I'm gonna probably end it here because I think I'm gonna end it here because I am getting tired and I have the motivation to work on other random crap. So thanks to everyone who joined, and I will probably do another live soon. So see you later. Bye bye.